and I'm just going to listen whilst I try and converse with everybody. All right, have fun, girls.
Thank you. Hi, guys. How are you all?
Not too bad.
Thank you.
Hey, did you say you're ill?
No, really good. Thank you.
I thought you went not too well. I was like, oh no, what's wrong? Okay, I do apologise if my kids are making any noise. I have asked them to be quiet, but they probably won't.
Never happens.
No, never, ever, ever. It's a nightmare. But yeah, we can roll with it. It's fine. So, obviously, as Hayley just said, I'm Carley. I'm just going to quickly tell you just a brief kind of bit about my story before we get started. So, obviously, I'm purple status. I jumped on the 1st of October 2014. I'm in the Triple Digits Club. So, that was super duper exciting. I hit my yellow was 3 days, fast start was in 2 weeks, and I did pink in 3 weeks. So, like, as you all know, like, launch over here was just insane. But then things did slow down for me. Like, it didn't stay like that. So I was stuck at pink until the following April. It literally killed me, like, all the time. Every month I was like, I just want to hit blue, I just want to hit blue. And then it happened in April. And then very, very quickly, I did green in the June, orange in the September, and then purple in the November. And I'm still sat at purple now. It's annoying. But I'm building a team. My team is growing every month. We are improving every single month. There's currently 670 of us. So yeah, I'm just trying to build those elites. And things haven't always been smooth running, you know. I've not been one of those people that it just kind of took off for them and things went crazy. It hasn't been like that. I've worked my butt off. So something that I have is something called a daily method of operation. I don't know if you guys do this or if you've heard about it before.
Heard about it. I don't do it naughtily.
No, loads of people don't. I just do it because, like, I'm sure, like some of you guys, I've got the kids and stuff, and I just have to kind of have some kind of set things I have to do, because if I don't, I'll do absolutely nothing but just scroll through my newsfeed. So it's so hard not to do it, right? I'm so nosy. My daily method of operation is I message everybody personally whose birthday it is today. So that could be one person, it could be 10 people. And what I do is I actually message them with a little voucher, like 10 or 15% off voucher, and just say happy birthday. I message 5 people in my circle, 5 people in my company. I post on a minimum of 5 selling sites. And actually what I do at the minute is I'll do one day America, one day Australia, one day UK, because those are kind of the countries that I really want to focus on right now. I also add 5 new friends. Yeah. I add more than 5 new friends. I wait till 5 people have accepted me, so I've actually got 5 new friends. I will speak to 5 new people every day, and I do 30 minutes personal development. And I do not go to bed until I have done every single one of those things. Like, literally, I will stay up to 1 o'clock in the morning if I haven't done them. They are my things I have to do. And I think this has been a massive, massive thing that has kind of helped me. So, like, it literally doesn't matter what I'm doing. So, for instance, in November, my son was in hospital for a week, and I did this every single day while he was in hospital. He was in hospital again in January. He had a massive brain operation, an 8-hour brain surgery, and that was the only day that he was in hospital that I didn't do these things. So it was the actual day of his surgery, his recovery and everything like that. Every single day I did this. In February I had an operation, and again every single day, even the day of my own operation, I did these things, because I'm just like a firm believer in consistency. Like, you have to be consistent. I know Hayley is as well, because she said on a training she did the other day, like, consistency is a big thing for her. And I think if you take 1 or 2 days off, it kind of makes you a bit lazy almost, and you think, oh, I've taken a day off here, I'll just take another couple days off, it doesn't matter. Whereas I find if I have to do this, then I have to do this. If I'm going out for the day, I do this before I go anywhere.
Carley?
Yes.
Can I just ask, on your selling site, so you do randomly just pick people and then you start like a relationship building with them if they respond to you, or?
Yeah, so on the selling site, if somebody likes my post, I'll add them as a friend.
Okay.
If someone comments for more information, again, if someone comments for more information, I actually say to them, "Oh, drop me a friend request so that I can private message you," because then when they're requesting me, that then gives me more people that I can actually add that day.
Yeah, yeah.
And generally they are quite good. People do message. And I kind of go down the lines of, otherwise it goes into your other inbox and then you won't be able to see it. Where was I? Yeah, so then I start building relationships, which is what I was about to go on to next. So I feel like doing these things every day. Yes, Charlie. Sorry. Don't let him have a turn. Doing these things every day, it's not only building me some really firm relationships with new people. No. It's also building really, really firm relationships with not only my circle. I'm going to get up and I'm going to move because you two are being very naughty. I'm so sorry, guys.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, not only is it building really good relationships with new customers and customers that I've already got, but also with girls in my team, and not just my circle, but my company all the way down. Because I know there's a lot of people that once they hit green or once they've got greens underneath them, they kind of stop interacting and stop working with those people below them. And like for me, that just isn't an option, because if that green was to go tomorrow, I've then got a team of girls that I don't even know. So yeah, that's something that's really important to me. Like some of my customers are now like friends where we've built such a good relationship. So yeah, it's nice. I like to make new friends. Hayley wanted me to talk a bit about duplication. So everyone that joins my team, I do encourage them to get a daily method of operation in place. I think if that's something that is kind of given to them from the get-go and drummed into them from day one, then it's more, they're more likely to do it. And we also do in our team is the 5-3, which I'm sure you guys probably do as well. It's actually the only thing that I will incentivize in my team. So all of my incentives are based around the 5-3. And we haven't been doing it. I haven't been doing it since kind of the get-go or anything like that. And it's taken quite a couple of months before my leaderboard have been showing a full house of everyone in the top 10 has done 3 sponsors. But we are now at a point where there is 3 sponsors every single month in all 10 places. So it's been hard work, and it's taken a lot of being repetitive and going over the same thing all the time, but it is sticking. So 5-3 is something that I massively encourage everybody to do, because it's just amazing. And most people, when you're aiming for 500 PRS, I think everybody pretty much goes over. So again, that's really good. And something else that is encouraged from day one is personal development. I was really surprised how many people didn't do any personal development. It's a bit baffling to me because I absolutely love it. And there's a list of books that I recommend people read as well, so that it's not just, oh, you need to go and do some personal development, but you don't actually know what that is, so now you're not going to do it because you don't know what it is. So I kind of give people some books to get them kind of started. And I think that is a massive help as well. Like, I feel like personal development has really, 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 really helped me. And like my approach to people, and like for instance, have you read the 4 Color Personalities of Network Marketing?
No.
No.
Oh my God, you need to read it. It was like a light bulb moment for me. So like I'm like a blue personality, which is like the party one and the fun one. And so when I would talk to people, like I would kind of show my personality. And that book really taught me that, because obviously you've got your yellow, your green, your blue, and your red. And that if I'm talking to someone that is a green personality, like I'm talking another language because I'm talking in blue language. So it really made me realize that you have to approach everybody completely differently. And that book is a godsend. You can read it in an hour and a half. It's really
Is
not
it the Big Owl one, Carley?
Yeah, I think it is. Hang on here. I think I've got it over here. No, it's not there. It's probably because it's by my bed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Big Owl one. It's like on the front, it's like 4 squares or like a puzzle piece.
Like a jigsaw puzzle, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. It's brilliant. That book literally, like, I feel like it changed a lot of things that I was doing, and it's been a massive help. And people have actually seen the change in me. Like, they've been like, you talk to me differently. And I'm like, yay, now you understand me. So, yeah, and it's really good to track, determine what colour people are on your team, because it's really, really important to know. Not many people are blue like me. So, like, I wasn't speaking a language that many people understood. But now I do, so it's fine. So yeah, that's pretty much all I was going to say. But obviously, we can do a Q&A if anyone's got any questions about anything.
I don't think so, no. I haven't got anything.
No, my only issue is my team. Like, I give them, like, I try and help them as much as I can, but they just don't, and I try to duplicate what I do down to them, but they don't do anything with it. And it's just quite hard to work with a team that's not willing to do anything. So I've kind of like, it's happened, I think, 3-4 months in a row now. They're saying, oh, I want to hit pink, but they're not doing anything with it. But and then at the end comes into them like, oh, I never hit pink. Well, because you haven't worked it. So it's just finding that, I don't know, maybe is it my fault? Is it they're not watching me doing as much, and is that they're just following me? I don't know what it is.
So here's the thing, you can't make somebody work, do you know what I mean? And like, you guys probably know, I don't know what colour you guys are, but like when I wanted to be like blue, I worked like a dog, and I did, my up-life sponsor is Kizzy, and I did everything that she told me to do because I wanted it. And I just think sometimes you can't want it for somebody more than what they want it for themselves.
Yeah.
And it's nothing that you've done, like it literally is them. If they don't want it enough, nothing you say, you could like offer them £1 million and they still wouldn't get off their bum and go and do what they need to do. So like, don't ever blame yourself, because it really isn't your fault.
Well, now I've put myself in that frame of mind. I haven't got a team and I'm starting from the beginning. I'm blue status, and I was thinking I'm just starting from scratch again with the team and just going from there.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I know, that's it really.
It is hard. It is really hard, because what's that saying? You can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Yeah.
Like, you need to figure out who you're. Did any of you go to the Empower You?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it on the Empower You day or the Elite Day? I can't remember, that Leanne Anderson did the talk about the chickens and the eagles. It was one of those days.
It was Empower You, wasn't it?
Yeah. She did a talk about chickens and eagles. And like, you need to find out who your chickens are and who your eagles are, and work with your eagles.
I haven't even got any chickens.
Oh, I bet you do.
And the thing is, the two of them came to Empower You with me, and they worked for it, and they've done nothing. They've just given nothing. It's hard.
It is hard. It's like, it is, and it's hard to kind of get over that mindset of where it bothers you. You need to kind of just be like, I can't change this. It's out of my circle of influence. Let it be and move on.
Now I've changed my way of thinking, and I've just completely seen it on a community, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And they'll be like kicking themselves 6 months down the line when you're like black status and they're still like in the red.
No,
Thank you. Hi, I have a question. Can you hear me?
yeah.
Cool. I've got a few girls working at the moment. They joined this month and last month, and they are being consistent, and they're posting selfies and they're doing lives, and they're not really getting anywhere. And they're saying to me, oh, I don't know what else to do. And I'm kind of a bit stumped really at what to kind of keep saying to them, rather than, oh, keep posting your selfies, doing demos live in your group, using your timeline. And I don't know what else to kind of suggest.
Are they Are they posting like random like products? Because when girls come to me and say this, I say to them, okay, and I'm not saying it works every time, but it does work quite a lot. I say, go and pick 3 products and focus on just those products for the next 10 days. And usually, they will then come back with some sales, because I think it's that whole thing, like people need to see things like 7 times or something, don't they, before they kind of think, oh, I'm going to go for that. So if they, I don't know, I often say pick like a mascara, a lip stain, and then another product, maybe like a palette, because they come in the kit, so everybody's got them. And just focus on them. So do like 1 post each day about each product, and go from there. And if that doesn't work, then I tell them to do it again.
Okay, I'll do that, because I keep saying to them, you know, people, they want to know that you're serious, you're building up trust, they need to see the products before they part with their money, blah blah blah. And I know that a couple of them are getting a bit disheartened, and I know that really it will work, but yeah, I just needed a different angle maybe, so that's really helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, like I think some people expect it, like some people do join, don't they, and they get sales super quickly and they hit yellow really really quick. And then there's other people who sometimes it can take them like a month before they get their first sale. But then, like Zoe came and did a live for you the other day, didn't she?
Yeah.
And Zoe took like something like 4 or 5 months to hit yellow.
Okay.
And now she's purple. So I kind of always tell people that. I'm like, look at Zoe, you know, like it took her such a long time to get to yellow, and now look at her. Like just because you're a slow burner doesn't mean that it's not going to work for you.
Okay. I will tell them that. No, that's really helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anyone else have any questions?
You know, in your VIP group, your customer base group, what do you post to keep the people interactive and going in the group? Because mine seems to have just gone really quiet all of a sudden.
No, I will say mine's been a bit quieter this month, but I do like, you know, those posts. I try and do posts that like they have to carry on. So like, oh, I went shopping and you've got to write something that begins with the first letter of the last one. I try and do things like that just to get a bit of interaction going. 2 seconds and I'll be in. Just 2 minutes. I'm going to sit on my lap and you can help me. There we go. There we go. Sorry, we've got a helper. Yeah, I post things like that. I do quite a few lives in my VIP group just to keep it interesting, and often sometimes it's just like little chit chat things. So just talking to them like they're my friend. I do games night too. So I do things like Who Wants to Be a Y Millionaire, and I've got loads of posters for that. I also do a catchphrase, like unique catchphrase, and I'll do like guess the product, where I like blur out products, 2 seconds, and put them in, things like that. Just things to try and keep it, 2 seconds, keep it fun, really.
Yeah.
But August is a slower month, so if your group's gone quieter this month, like it could possibly just be because of August.
Yeah, probably.
I would say everyone's on holiday, aren't they? And got the kids at home, going out of their minds.
I know. Roll on Monday.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm literally counting down the days.
No. Thanks for
Do you
that.
have any other questions?
No, that's been great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I hope I've been helpful. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. See you later, guys.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Hello.